Under Family TV on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, but also on YouTube, where we post these subsequent videos, and you can go and always comment and liaise with us. We shall always be there to welcome you and reply to your different comments, and also appreciate you for sharing and getting in touch with our online community. Now, my guest for today her name is Kagoro Zainabu, Chairperson LC2, Kisenyi 3 Parish, and she's going to be telling us all about Kisenyi Parish. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming.
Yes, Madam Moderator, thank you for your invitation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you, by you I mean the people of Kisenyi 3 Parish, how are they doing?
Yes, first of all, I would like to introduce myself again. By the name, I'm called Kagoro Zainabu. I'm the Chairperson LC2, Kisenyi 3 Parish, Kampala Central Division.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So Kampala Central Division, of course, does have a member of parliament.
Yes.
How are they doing in regards to mitigating the challenges that come with Kisenyi 3 and other surrounding areas?
Actually, in Kisenyi, not Kisenyi, Kampala Central, we have member of parliament, we have Sereko, and we have a lady.
Okay.
I'm not remembering her name because, in fact, since they have elected her, I haven't even seen her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in Sereko, I've been seeing him, and he's doing very well. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So Kisenyi 3 Parish is located in the heart of Kampala. And of course, there are business centers around this place. Are there any residential centers, residential houses, maybe where people reside? Tell us about that.
Yes, Kisenyi 3 is in the heart of Kampala. And in Kisenyi 3, we have a residential area and a commercial area.
Okay.
We have some people who are residing there. We have the community there, and we have business places like market. We have banks there. Also, we have places like hardwares. They are there in Kisenyi. Yeah, Kisenyi become now a city.
It has now become a city.
Yes.
That is powerful. Now, we have been having issues, especially from the women's side, of some of these parishes around us, and that is the issue of domestic violence. In Kisenyi 3 Parish, is this a challenge? If yes, what are the leaders in that area, like yourself, doing to mitigate this particular challenge?
Thank you very much. In Kisenyi, during COVID, we had a lot of challenge about GBV, but as a community leaders, there's an organization called SSL working with Uganda Slamdura Federation.
Okay.
In fact, they meet us and we had a training from them, and they trained us the way how we can handle our community and see how we can reduce the GBV in the community. Actually, we identified the real people who have been doing that, and they went for the training. After getting that training, they come back, they become a model in that community. Okay. They started to sensitize the women and the men in that community. So when there is an issue about GBV, the model couple, they went there and try to counsel them. Also, when it became worse, they just reported to LOC, and LOC called the chairperson, women leaders, and the couples, and they sat down and they sorted out the issue. Right now, when you went even in our police station, we don't have that cases. We manage it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is powerful. And how about the issue of teenage pregnancies? You see, in the rural areas, it has become a challenge where young girls, the age of 13, 14, up to 17, 18 years, they get pregnant at an early age, before the required time by law. Is that a problem when it comes to Kisenyi 3 Parish?
Yes, it is a problem because also it is during COVID time we had that challenge. Okay. In fact, we didn't know that there is those early pregnant young girls in the community. So we had an opportunity of such an organization called anti-foundation organization came to our area and tried to see that they are trying to find out what is happening in that community. In fact, they are the one who showed us that there is a problem in that community. After doing the research, because they were targeting the age of 13 to 17. When we move around to the community, in fact, we registered 97 girls who had a pregnant, and that during COVID time. Yeah.
And how did you handle as leaders?
What we did, that organization started to give them some helps, trying to counsel them the way how they can go about it. Some go back to schools, some started business, and they are there.
They are surviving.
Yeah, they are surviving.
Okay, that is great. So there is an issue that we were talking about earlier off air as we were chatting, and this issue is about sanitation in that area. We know that Kisenyi, around the Kisenyi areas, is where maybe most rubbish is dumped because of the surrounding markets and businesses. They have a lot of rubbish going on because they are business people. They keep, throwing things away and stuff. And so how is the sanitation of that area? Since you've said there are people who reside in that place, I believe there should be a sanitation plan going on. How is that?
In Kisenyi, about the sanitation, I would like to thank KCCA for coming up with an idea of having the service provider. Right now in Kisenyi 3, we have Home Clean, the company which is in charge of collecting garbage in our area.
Okay.
Home Clean is the one in charge collecting garbage, and when they are collecting garbage, they are targeting the garbage of the rich person and the poor person, because most of the people who are staying in Kisenyi, those are the low earner incomes, and they can't afford to pay what? To pay garbage. So Home Clean have done a great job. Even nowadays, you can't even hear cholera in Kisenyi.
Great.
Yeah. Kisenyi is clean. Even if we go with you right now and we move, you can see that Kisenyi is clean. They have done a great job. It is a credit to KCCA.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
And also, moving on, we have an issue of foreigners living in that area, especially Somalians. How is their relationship with the people of the locals of Uganda? And also, are you sure we can handle more Somalis coming into that area, because there are already a number of them? And do we have space to handle those coming in?
In my area, we have not only Somali, we have Somalis, we have Congolese, we have the Burundians. In fact, if you compare to the number in Kisenyi 3, the Burundians are many than Somalis. There are so many.
Okay.
And actually, after holding a meeting with the refugee leaders, they told us as the leaders that the way how we can handle those people in our area, that we are the hosts. We are supposed to treat them very well. We are supposed to welcome them and show them what they are supposed to do, to do in the community. Although that the space is small, but you know that the Somalis, for them, they have money. I don't know where they are getting money. When they come to the area, they just come and hire all places. That is now is a challenge to us as hosts. Because for them, they have a lot of money. Yeah.
So compared to other communities, Burundians, Congolese, the Somalis have more money than the others. And they will rent a whole place. And leave none for Ugandan residents and other.
That is a challenge now becoming Kisenyi. Not Kisenyi 3 only, the whole Kisenyi. Because they are targeting the slum areas. Just go and say that I'm going to give you like 100 million.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay, so are you appreciative of some of the government initiatives to some of these slum areas, for example, or areas where low-income earners are based, are you appreciative of what government has done, or is it lacking in support of those areas?
Yes, we are appreciating, because you can't say that the government have done nothing. We appreciate, but there's something which is still lacking. Like, for example, when we are talking in my area, the drainage, if you are seeing where we are staying, that is where I'm staying. I'm not staying in Kololo, I'm staying there. I'm talking where I'm staying.
Okay.
The drainage system is very poor. The drainage which is in my area, they constructed since 1998 up to now.
Oh.
We have been calling KCCA, we have been calling the government, come and help us, but no answer. But we are still surviving there. Also, according to the government plan, today in Kisenyi we have a market, and also we have a park. But the government haven't come up yet and tell us that in Kisenyi what plan is there. And for us, we are still have hope that we are still there, and we are seeing that the market is coming, the park is coming. Tomorrow maybe they will just come and evict us.
Oh.
When we are not aware.
Okay.
Because they are not showing their plan very well to the community. That is still a big challenge in Kisenyi. Also, in terms of service, we are getting services. Like right now, I told you that in Kisenyi 3 about the garbage, because that they give a tender to a private company. The area is clean. Also, they are collecting their whatever. They are rentals. They are getting it very well. But we are still lacking so many things, because we have been sitting as a local leaders. We have so many issues. After putting it down, taking it to the KCCA, we are not getting any answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the relationship between the leadership of the city, but also the country, our leaders, and the leadership of Kisenyi is lacking. That relationship is lacking.
The relationship is lacking, because right now all the power is up there at KCCA.
Okay.
The central division don't have what? Power. All the power, it is up. And it's so difficult to the ED to come at Kisenyi. Maybe just hear that Kisenyi. So difficult. The person who is near Kisenyi is the mayor, the town clerk, central division. But they can't do it. They don't have power. They don't have.
So,
they don't have it.
In this area, you've mentioned that the drainage is lacking, and I'm only wondering, because of recent, some experts have mentioned that Kampala is a wetland, and I'm only wondering what happens in Kisenyi 3 when it rains. Other areas, we see floods, we see people's houses getting mud with water and stuff. But what happens when it rains then in your area?
Also in our area, it is like that. Because I didn't come with, you didn't tell me, if you tell me I could come with what is the video, and I just tell you that you just see what you played. That is what's happening in our area. Because when you reach in Kisenyi, you can find this house small, the mud houses. So all the water falls just enter in people's things. Because of the poor drainages. The capacity of drainage is small. Since 1998 up to now, you haven't constructed another drainage. And the population is increasing. We are in urban setting. People are coming from the rural area, parking in Kisenyi.
Okay.
That is the challenge which we are facing.
Okay, about Kisenyi, maybe let me ask you this before we get to the PDM or the government programs that have been erected that side. Education status, because I'm sure there are youths in this area. Are they going to school, or are they being taken up by the business center that they are seeing and running to do business instead of being in school?
Thank you very much. In my community, we have schools. We have Kiti Muslim primary school. It is there in the community. Kiti have done a lot.
Oh.
Kiti have supported the poor of the poorest. When you reach in Kisenyi, you have the degrees guys. They are there. Our role as a leaders is to mobilize the community, the parents that we don't want to see children who are staying at home.
Yeah.
And that Abbas have did it in my community. The school is there. Our children are in the school.
So people are going to school.
People are going to school.
Very well.
People are going to school.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Now, there are government programs that have been set out over the years. And these government programs have been targeting the low-income earners and the poor people to get them out of poverty and raise their status, especially money-wise. Are there some government programs, before we even get to PDM, are there some government programs that have supported weak groups in your area, women, children, even men, but are there some government programs that have come before PDM that have supported your community, Kisenyi 3 Parish, to better the lives of the residents there, that you appreciate and say, okay, this project came up and it did very, very well to the community?
First of all, we have a NADS program.
Okay.
NADS program I did very well in my community.
Great.
We have poultry, we have mushroom growing. I've did very well. Also, we have this CDD fund from KCC, from the office of CDO. It targets the group. If you receive that money, you can't refund it back. Just you receive it and you start to boost your whatever your activity in the group. Also, we have a livelihood youth fund. It's there. They have helped the youth, although youth are not easy.
Of course.
They are not easy. There are many, but they are not easy. When it is in terms of money, some are dodging. Some receive the money. Up to now, they failed even to repay it back because it was a loan. Yeah. Some just rushed away. Some are hiding themselves. They fail to repay back the what? But some repay it back. Also, we have this UWEP targeting women. It is still there in my community, and some of my women receive that money and they have do something in that money.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so then there is the parish development model, which President Museveni launched on 26th of February, and this launch of the 490 billion shillings, the first PDM was meant to eradicate poverty through execution of development activities at the parishes, and it was announced by the Minister for Local Government then, remember, Honorable Raphael Majazi, during the House sitting, that was on Tuesday, February 15th, 2022 last year. And remember that, of course, PDM replaced Emyoga, which was a presidential initiative of wealth and job creation, and was rolled out in October 2020. Now, of course, this money was received on parish level, just like Kisenyi 3 was a parish level. Now, we want to look at the journey of PDM, because now the money that was received 2022, some communities received it. Did Kisenyi receive this money, and how much was it?
Thank you very much, Madam. First of all, I would like to thank the government of NRM. I'm NRM.
Okay, that's
I'd like
good.
to thank the government of NRM, His Excellency the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta. Madam, you have talked about the PDM.
Okay.
Right now in my parish, already we have received 100 million. It is there. As you know that PDM is still a baby, and it is a process, but I think that we have reached at the time to access the money, because that the money is there. There was something which they have been going on, trying to capture the enterprises, trying to train the people, the beneficiaries, selecting them, trying to train them the way how they are going to utilize or to use the money. Yesterday already the committee, the chairperson circle, the chairperson loan committee, they were trying to verify and sign the forms. Maybe I think that today or tomorrow people are going to receive the money, the 100 one, the first batch.
The first batch of the
Yeah,
100 million.
yeah.
And that is to residential
Yes.
people. But we are seeing Kisenyi 3 is a business-oriented center. And there are some business people who are trying to get this money, yet they are not residents.
It is a challenge to us, because right now when I'm talking about Kisenyi, Kisenyi, we have the business people, they are there.
Okay.
The residential are there. They are mixed up.
Okay.
It is a challenge to us. Because someone can tell you that, you know that where I'm staying, they don't know me. There's the word which they are using, that I have the idea of Kisenyi, I'm a voter to Kisenyi, my chairman is Mr. Abbas or Madam Fatuma. Now why are you telling me to go and get money
From
to
where?
Deje, from Deje, and yet I'm from Kisenyi? That is a challenge.
Okay.
But we have tried to come out of that challenge. We are focusing the very person who is staying in Kisenyi at household level. Because as the program saying that they are trying to see how can they support that person, the person who is working hand to mouth. You have been hearing the His Excellency saying that we want to stop that. There is some people who are working hand to mouth here in Kampala. At least they want those people to have something to do. That's why they are targeting a household. Tomorrow when they will come starting monitoring, it will become easy to monitor. They will know that in Kisenyi we handled 100 households. Can we verify? Can we do evaluation and see where they are now?
Okay.
That is.
So my question now would be, this money has taken long on this particular account of Kisenyi 3. Why? Because when the money was released, some parishes received it. Because we've been handling stories where you know, people received it at the beginning of this year, people received it in May, some September. Why is it that in Kisenyi 3 it has delayed reaching the people as the intended initial plan of the National Development Program? What happened?
Maybe what I can tell you that, you know, here is in Kampala. People are very, very bright. And most of the people are not staying in Kampala. They just come and work,
Go back home.
go back home. That is the challenge. We have some flukers. Maybe I think that they were still monitoring Kampala. According to them, the way how I hear that they were trying to supervise Kampala, because Kampala is different with the rural area. The rural area, everyone knows his neighbor. But here in Kampala, someone can rent, can just walk up early in the morning, you can't know. But in a rural, you can know your neighbor. That is the challenge which is in Kampala. And in Kampala, we have a lot of politics.
True.
Yeah. Politics also makes this money to delayed. This money they give you, you are supposed to eat. This money you are supposed to do this. A lot of politics. That's why they say that. But today I'm happy with Madam RCC Kampala Central. She's an active lady. She started. She invited the leaders. She asked us, what is wrong? And you say, Madam RCC, we don't know what is going on. Maybe you are the one who's supposed to tell us. In fact, I would like to thank that lady.
Okay.
She's the one who makes us to reach in this stage.
Great.
And people are going to get the money.
Okay,
Yeah.
so of course this is 100 million we are talking about, and it is in the hands of some signatories, I believe more than one. Now we are facing a challenge in other parts of the country. Nakasongola, Rakai district, Kabale, Chisoro. Corruption is becoming a very big challenge when it comes to PDM money. People want to scramble for this money and take it for themselves, for their personal benefits. People want to plan liars with the people who are supposed to get it. When I give it to you, you will give me something small. You understand? Is this are we going to face such a challenge in Kisenyi 3? You talk about the corruption in general and give us an overview, a picture of how we stand when it comes to this 100 million.
Automatically, that challenge, we are going to face it because I've already heard the voice of people are saying that they have started to ask, but they are fearing they can't talk near me. Yeah? That they have asked us smaller, say that if someone told you that give me even 1 shilling, come and report that person. I addressed it in the meeting and I told them that please don't ask even a coin to such a person. If it is 1 million, give that 1 million to that person. Even if you are a chairperson or treasurer or circle, whatever, don't request any coin to that person. Now, what is our role as a leaders? To monitor.
Okay.
Because we have kind of element of such a people who wants to ask that, let me put your name there, you'll give me. You will give me. At the end, you are going to find that person collect like 100. Yeah? Give me 10. That is what I'm trying to fight it in my area. And I told them that.
Great.
I will arrest you. Yeah. Or I will report you if you do it. Don't ask money.
So the eyes of the leaders are open to see.
Eyes, for us, has a PDC committee, eyes on, hands off. That eyes on, hands off. Do it. For us, we are. That is our role.
Okay, so 100 million, if one is to get 1 million each, we would expect a list of 100 people.
Yeah.
Do we have those lists ready? And
Yes.
do we know where the money is going?
Yes, the list we have it. Because we have people with disability, we have women, we have our youth, they are there, elderly.
Okay.
100 million.
It's all budgeted for now.
Yes.
That is good. Now, my next question would be, of course, in Kisenyi 3, there are very many challenges that the people deal with. What is this money going to help them? Which challenges is some of this money going to sort out? Because 1 million to a family is not a lot.
Yes.
Though to an individual, you can go sell something and start your business like that. What are some of those challenges that this money is going to help eradicate?
In Kisenyi 3, we have the majority are women.
Okay.
And most of them, they have different enterprises. They have what they are doing. We have some who are selling charcoals. We have who are frying cassavas in the community, sombosas, chapatis, they are there. And some of them you can see that capital, they are lacking capital. And most of them, they have been going to money lenders. And you know, when you get money to the money lender, automatically tomorrow you start to repay it back. At the end, your business will not progress. And I think the money is going to help my people in my community to see how they can improve in their living within their household. Because when you leave your women at home and the men went to look for something, you can find at least something on the table. It will reduce that fighting in the house.
Okay.
Also, you will be supporting your kids, maybe buying a book, soap, or support your husband, house rent. That is what I think will help them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe before we go for a short break, Ms. Zainab, the supervision of such government programs is lacking by the people who sit in high offices. They never come down to research the matter from the grassroots and find out exactly what is the problem. You were giving me an example off air about a toilet that was built in northern Uganda without government first coming down to ask the locals, is it the toilet you need, or do you need sanitation services as a whole? Do you understand? So how can government improve supervision of such programs to make sure that actually they get to impact the lives of the locals?
What I can say is that today that we have the structure, and already government have set the structure from the grassroots. Why can't the government use the structure, the LOC, the local leader? Because right now, if you want anything from the government office, you are supposed to take the LOC letter. If you want money from the bank, the recommendation from the LOC.
Yeah.
When it reaches to the government, to whatever supervision, why can't you bring that LOC on the board? Why are you leaving that person? That's why the government is failing. Because today, when we are talking about the CDD fund is 5 million. And the person who is recommending the groups is the chairman, LOC1. After giving the money to those groups, why can't we inform the LOC, say that already in your area, they have received the 5 million? Start work with the LOC, the technical person, the town clerk, the CDO's office. Start to work with the LOC. Start to supervise. You recommended this group chairman. Where is the group? The first person to be answered is the group, the chairperson LC1, because the recommendation comes from. That's where the government failed to monitor the program.
Okay. You
find that now the LC that even they didn't tell me. I'm the one who recommended the group. They didn't tell me that they received the money. Now it's up to them. You see. So what I can say that the government should know that let them use the structure which is already there. From the LOC1, LOC2, LOC3, use the structure. When you are there at the office, sitting at the office, the work of the LOC down to monitor and give you the report. Not you to come. After 3 months, you just come, where is the group? When you read down, you say that they have already disappeared.
Interesting.
That is the problem which we are facing with the government, whatever. And also, that when you brought the program to the community, tell the community to own it. Show them it is their program, it is their project. First get the idea. What do they want in that community? They want the market. Now during the planning of Usafi, they didn't involve community. They didn't.
Oh.
They didn't.
So they just came with
They
a new
just
park.
came with the new park and said that Madam Edie give us money, this place. But right now when you went in Usafi, you can find people are not there, that is not working. But we are encouraging people that please come. Don't stay in the street, come in the market. But plan with people. Get the idea. Because tomorrow, if you go, those people are the one going to mount the project. In fact, I want to thank the constructor who they constructed the road to us there. Before constructing the road, what they did, they mobilized the local leaders, the users, and they told us, we are here, we have just come to construct this road, but we are going to leave this road, it is yours. Now, we are the one who monitoring the road. Because during planning, they involve us. So that is what the government should follow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are still, of course, talking to Zainabu Kagoro, Chairperson LC2, Kisenyi 3 Parish, and she's still, of course, taking us through the discussion. And she has mentioned a few points, but what I've picked out is that it is very important for government and government leaders as a whole to involve locals before they implement some of the plans that they have. The plans are good, but if they involve the locals will give them better advice, because they're the ones who stay in that area, and also they will be the ones monitoring, of course, what they leave behind, what the government leaves behind after. Of course, no one can be in office forever. So the people who are in office, once they are out, other people will come in, but the locals will stay around monitoring the project.
Yeah.
Very, very insightful. But we're going to take a very, very short break, and then we will return with more. We're still with Zainabu Kagoro, as I said. She is the Chairperson LC2 of Kisenyi 3 Parish, right here in town. And we'll be back. My name is Carol, and we are powered by Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe.
Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe is our beautiful, beautiful sponsor. Remember to check them out anytime you want reservations. Of course, they do have a number of services like I told you earlier. And also, we are on our social media platforms at Church of Uganda Family TV on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, but also YouTube, where we post these videos and you can go on with the conversation right there. We're still discussing Kisenyi 3 residents and the plight of receiving the PDM or Parish Development Model money. Parish Development Model is a project started in February 2022 last year to eradicate poverty out of the locals of rural areas, starting from the parish level. And of course, one of the parishes is Kisenyi 3, where we have Chairperson LC2 as Zainabu Kagoro, and she is in studio with us, sharing with us a number of two issues about, of course, Kisenyi, and also about this money and how it's going to be helpful. Before we go back to the money, there's a question I wanted to ask. We've had stories about Kisenyi, that there are very many thieves, that the youths who, don't go to school and stuff, they end up, starting to use drugs and then disturbing, terrorizing the area, and with all manner of insecurity. And we wanted you to either confirm that or deny it.
Thank you very much, Madam Moderator. As I told you, that the word Kisenyi, long ago, if you hear the word Kisenyi, people were fearing Kisenyi. You say that Kisenyi, Bayaye. That is the word people. Even nowadays, if you say that Kisenyi, which Kisenyi, don't tell me about Kisenyi. But today we are talking the Kisenyi, whereby that Madam Zaina is the chairperson LC2. At Kisenyi, we have, as you ask the question, that we have our boys who are picking, we call them pickers.
Okay.
Waiting, the jam, during jam, they just... But today we have tried to talk to them as the leaders. We held different meetings with them, with the security officers. Okay. And we try to sensitize them. Because if someone is worse, also you don't become worse to him or to her. You need to bring him near you and try to talk. That is what we are doing in the community. We are trying to talk to them that what you are doing is very bad. Try to look for something which you can do. And in fact, I want to thank the government that they have come up with a program of presidential initiative. We have mobilized them and they go to that training. Most of them, they have started to work.
Interesting.
Yes. We have the shoemakers, we have the plumbers, we have the tailoring, barbers. They are doing a great job. Right now, when you go to Kisenyi, you can just walk during night time. If you have your money, no one will touch on you. No one.
That's good.
That's what we are calling Kisenyi. But we have some who are still disturbing us, and they are coming from another area, Katwe, Busabala. They just come to Kisenyi and go back. But we are trying also to talk to them. Because Uganda is their country.
True.
And they're supposed to love Uganda. Yeah.
So when you talk to them, what are the reasons you got? Why were they doing that?
Most are saying that they don't have job. But today KCCA have given them job. The road sweepers, they are sweeping.
Okay.
Home Clean have created the job to them. They are the loaders and different companies. Yeah.
Great. Okay, so back to the 100 million of the parish development model. First of all, will it be enough? Because I believe there are more than 100 residents in Kisenyi.
The money, according to the money won't be enough, but start with the small. Because when you are starting your business, you can't come up with a huge, you can't manage it. Can we start with this small? That's why they first disperse 100 million. Use it, and then, because they will be giving us every year 100 million, every year 100 million. It will help us.
Okay.
Because this is only the government which have done it. Since I've been born, I haven't seen the government like this government. That was a good plan to his people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see another government? Did you witness any other government?
Like in the, during Amin, I was young. And then Bote 2, and Rure Binaisa. But
so you believe this government
I believe
has
this
done
government
tremendous.
have done. We want to talk the truth.
Okay.
According to my age.
That's very beautiful. Now, this money, after it being dispersed, which changes are we seeing around, as we wrap up, around Kisenyi 3? Are we seeing development? Are we seeing people now better in their livelihoods and lifestyle, money-wise? What are we seeing? What is the future?
On my side, I think that my community are going to change their living standard in the community, because right now they were happy, and I'm happy that the money is nearby me, whereby I can monitor, and also I will be monitor the people who have received the what?
The money.
Because I know them door to door, door to door, door to door.
Yes.
And already I've already seen the changes there. Because there's some my community who are just there, they have been doing that thing, just sitting, chair sina, just give me rukumi, let me buy chikomando. You know that a leader, you don't have money, and someone is asking you money. So that on my side, I'm happy.
Okay.
Today I have money, 100 million. I tell you that during my regime, you have 1M. Use it very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, talking about the 1M and using it very well and planning for it, this money is supposed to be paid back.
Yes.
Do you think the residents of Kisenyi 3 will be able to work their way out within the given time and return the money for others to use?
Yes. Because the gospel which they give them 2 years. And as I told you that the money lender, you lend the money today, tomorrow.
He's on you.
Now this one is different. 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe you can say your last words to the people as we wrap up.
Maybe I just wanted to thank again to give me an opportunity. It is my first time. The Family TV. And I would like to thank my RCC, Madam Dorothy, to appointed me to come to the Family TV to air out about PDM. I thank the government to come up with this program, because we have been crying a long time ago. Long time ago we have been crying tufa bwavu government tetuyambie. Today I'm happy and I'm very happy. And I say that thank you, His Excellency, the President of Uganda. And I want to tell Ugandan, please, the leaders, monitor PDM fund. Don't play with PDM fund. Leaders, I'm calling leaders, please, town clerks, supervision, support the beneficiaries to use the money very, very well. Don't ask money for them. The chairperson circles, do what you are supposed to do. the committee do what you are supposed to do.
Okay.
Yeah. I just say hi to everyone, to my family, to my mom, to my manager,
Okay.
Mr. Jora Mohes.
Oh.
Yes. Madam RCC.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lady Chairperson LC2, Kagoro Zainabu, Kisenyi 3 Parish. At least we've got an insight of what it is to be in Kisenyi, to live there, and an insight of the life they're living as people of Uganda, but also people of Kampala City, and manned by Kampala Capital City Authority, directly close to the business center. And of course, you will be surprised that people are living down there of different nationalities, like we've had the Lady Chairperson tell us. But thank you so much for being such a wonderful audience. We thank you so much for being on Church of Uganda Family TV. From Good Morning Family till this time, we still have other programs coming your way, like the Sports Lounge, we have Lunchtime Request, but also UG Wave and other programs that you ought not to miss in case you are watching Church of Uganda Family TV. We'll be back tomorrow. My name is Carol. Bye-bye.
The views expressed on this show are not necessarily those of this television or its management, but as of individuals as we hear them. Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
broadcasting from the heart of